Hi everyone, and welcome to the midweek shave already, Wednesday shave. And bit of an update on the weather for those around the world that enjoy it. Bit of a nosedive, bit cooler. Well, no, it's still a bit humid, but cooler as well, if you know what I mean. We've had a bit of rain, a bit cloudy. It's more bearable for working, but I hope we do have some. I think it's due to return the heat towards the end of the week, so that would be nice. So I hope you've had a fantastic week so far, great weekend, and some fantastic shaves. You know, that's what it's all about, and today hopefully is going to be no exception. Now, before I start the shave, I'd like to say my last video I used a thing called Creed Aventus, and I didn't do it much justice really in using it. So I'm going to do, because it's such an expensive and extravagant, wonderful eau de parfum, not a cologne, not a eau de toilette, eau de parfum. Thanks for everybody's input and saying that you're wrong there, you're not right here. My wife bought it, you see, so I didn't have all the details with me. Should have looked into it first really, but I seem to have a lot of interest in that, and so what I'll do is I'll make a video specifically just talking about this Creed Aventus, and I'll put a link to where I bought mine, to their website for information of the different sort of you know, the fragrance and all that, sort of the ingredients and stuff like that. But anyway, I'll do that probably in between this video and Sunday video. Right, on to this week's shave. And I'd like to firstly thank someone for giving me a link to this, and funny enough, when I went to the link, I'd already bought soap previously from these people, and Sent from Heaven, if you remember, I've used this before, but look at that, shaving soap with coal tar cucumber extract. And I've been dying for coal tar soap. I've got coal tar hand soap, washing soap, but a shaving soap. And what I remember last time from using this, it was a fantastic shaving soap. It's artisan, I think it's like a one-man show. What I've done is I put the whole puck in the base. I filled this with water, soaked the brush in, left it for 10 minutes, drained it out, flicked this so it's just wet, and then started to create on the puck this wonderful lather. And I think that's I'm using the Omega Boar brush, which is, as always, got a stiffer knot, so it's good for hard soaps. And the razor I'm going to use, giving the old Merkur Slant 39c a run out. And I've got the Personna I used in my last shaving video in there, so it's been used once, and that should do me okay. Now, I've not long come out of the shower, but just re-wet my face, and we'll give it a go. Let's see what this. Ooh, and it's not overpowering. Oh, that hey, the old oh, it's like getting hold of the soap your grandmother had always in the toilet or the bathroom. Well, we had it as well. I mean, look at that, for an artisan soap. You know, you've got to give credit where it's due. I'll put a link in the description if anybody's interested in this sort of stuff, especially the coal tar, and see what you think. You know, I've bought a load of soaps off them, very reasonably priced, and I knew from last time it would be good. Look, I mean, look at this. You can't argue with that. Have a snifter of that. Go on, get your nostrils on that. What do you think of that, eh? Like going back in time, innit? Didn't take much to excite me, I can tell you. Right, first pass. No, I'll tell you what, we'll go posh, we'll go down this way first. Oh, I tell you what, you'd think that was a new blade. you've got to give it to Merkur. Some fantastic engineering and razors. Fantastic. And by the way, you know, when I do the videos, just to make it clear that a lot of people are under the impression I'm a reviewer. I get contacted all the time, would I review this and review that? So I have to say I'm not a reviewer. I'm not a professional, I'm not an expert in any way, as you can tell by a lot of the things I get wrong in shaves, because I don't know dates. Some people know all the knowledge of razors, especially the vintage razors. Donald, for one, I mean, some of the information he comes out with, it's priceless. I'm an expert in my own shave. I know what works for me now, but I'm still learning, as we all are. And hopefully these videos I do, they're only basic in my bathroom. I'm a working man. I'm not paid by any company. So if you see me doing a video on, I don't know, talking about this and running it up, it's what I think of it. If I think something's rubbish or the service is rubbish, they won't be in the video. It's, I do, you know, or I'll say, well, I wasn't too happy with that, or this isn't very good. But if I like it, I like it. I'm just shaving using different products which I like. Some are sent to me by private individuals, and some are sent to me by companies. Like in the last one, True Fit and Hill, seen the video and said, you know, thanks for that. Really glad you enjoyed it. Would you accept a soap as a thank you? So I do feature stuff like that, but I'm not paid to say I like things, just so you're not confused. And look at it works a treat, this soak in the puck, especially with this one. I tell you what, that isn't far off. That is not far off a shaving cream, that. Very little effort, and that's a hard puck. Oh, coal tar, I can't believe it. I thought I'd never get hold of one of these. It's not strong, it is not a strong scent, it's just there. Cucumber. The coal tar overpowers that for me, for my senses to pick it up, but yeah, so anyway, I'm not a reviewer. You know, I don't review single products or anything like that, but I do sort of talk about them within the videos, don't I? So you may say, well, you are reviewing them, but they're not meant to be reviewed. They're just but I do know a lot of people take my judgment and going off and buy stuff which you know, I hope you like the stuff. You know, I'm not saying buy anything just because I like it. You might not like it, but thankfully a lot of people say, you know, I like the same stuff as you really, and you know, it works well. So, but if these videos help anybody, well, it's, you know, it's a joyous occasion, isn't it? Joyous, James Bond. Thank you, Miss Moneypenny. Oh, shut up. Talking to myself now. Right, lovely. It's quite a thick This soap is, I don't know if you can see it, look at that, it's quite, it has a sticky look to it, and there is a slight, which is fantastic, is a good slickness, is a good bonds together. This is very, very thick. Now people looking at the screen think, God, it's too pasty, it's too thick, what the hell, no, you're going to cut yourself. And no, it's just right, that's how I like it. Especially with the slant is not well, it's not an aggressive razor, but it's not, certainly not a mild razor, it's a middle of the road for me. So on to the last, sadly, final pass. Now officially, I should start here, going against the growth for me. Hardly anything, did you hear? There's a bit there. Lovely. Rinse well, rinse often. And a lot of people saying they've, just come to the channel and enjoy the videos, had some inspiration, some ideas. So welcome to the DE world, and SE world, and Shavette world. And soon, straight razor, as there's one of them waiting to be used in the next room. So welcome to the channel, to the DE shaving, and if these videos help you in any way, that's lovely. Even if it's just for entertainment, that's what it's all about. Because they're all friends here. Might start out as strangers, but we end up being friends. Good slickness, good slickness. Wet that, and I could go over that now, look, with no soap. That's good. Now just to say on this soap, it says here it's 100 grams approximately, shaving soap with coal tar, cucumber extract. Apply to wet skin and lather. Shave and rinse thoroughly, suitable for all skin types. So, as I say, coal tar soap, it's not an overpowering scent, it's there, and it's lovely. Just like when you washed your hands, I used to love smelling my hands when I washed my hands with the stuff years ago. It's like a medical antiseptic soap, and it's meant to be very good for the skin actually. Very good for the skin. So that is it. Pickups. I got a few little, look at that. A few little nicks there. And that is through talking. Some people say, oh no, it's not talking, your lather's wrong, and it's not wrong. I know what works for me. But thanks, for the concern, but it's through talking. Lack of concentration. Go on, get your laughing gear on that. Hey, get your hand out, you're not having it, just smell it. Right, rinse off. Oh, I tell you what can't speak can't lie, eh? What we're going to use today, Lucky Tiger. There you go. Suitable for men and women. There you go. Have a lucky day. There's something on the damn towel. Right then. Oh, put your hand out. There you go. Ready? Ooh, you beauty. Come on. Get your nostrils around that. Fresh and clean. Oh, glad I bought that. Glad I bought that. Lovely. eBay again. eBay's your friend sometimes, but be wary. There can be some wretched people out there. But check if you're going to buy on eBay as well. That's a little tip. Amazon is good. Go into Google and put in shaving products, websites. It'll come up with all sorts of websites that way. But on eBay, check the seller's feedback. That's a good indication. Right then. Oh, do you know, I can still faintly smell the coal tar. And then this is like a fresh. Oh, it goes well together actually, that. Lucky Tiger Aspen. There you go. Aftershave. A truly masculine, fresh, spicy aroma. Is that going to pick it up? Yep. 1935. 16 fluid ounces. And then we're going to cap it all in with the old Astral. So, that is lovely. So as I say, my next video will be how I'll film it yet, I don't know. It'll either be as I am here, or I will put a lapel mic on and sort it out. It depends on time actually, but it'll definitely be some way filmed, and I'll go into a bit more detail on the Creed Aventus really, because it is quite an extravagant and expensive eau de parfum, but very well worth it. God, it's the best thing I've ever smelt, and it's a good present for someone, and something which should last you a long time if you use it sparingly, not like me. But anyway, keep them no longer, Paul. You're going on and on. And I know, thanks people saying you love me going on and on. So I'll just leave the camera and sort of. I'm only joking. So just to recap then, used the Merkur Slant 39c, slanted. Just a very slight overhang on this to be aware of. A two-piece razor, barber pole grip, nice and heavy. Well built, solid piece of engineering. Used blade, as I said, the Personna, and it worked like a new blade, fantastic. And then used the red mixing bowl with the scent from heaven, coal tar, oh fantastic, I can't get over it. Shaving soap, coal tar and cucumber extract, shaving soap. What can you say? Look at that. Look at the peak there, still there. And what works for me is, as I said, put the whole thing in, fill it up with warm water, put your brush in, have a shower, come back, drain it, leave some in, flick the brush out and start lathering up till you get to that stage. I'll rinse this out now and I'll dry the puck and I'll sort of place it back into that, which I did with the last one, and it's okay. So excellent stuff. You can buy little containers as well to put them in. you're going on again. I know, sorry. What do we use then? Oh, Omega brush, stiff knot, good for hard soaps. Rinsed off with water, Lucky Tiger aftershave. Fresh, spicy aroma, fantastic, love the stuff. And then Astral moisturising, intensive moisturising, yeah, you're right there. All over moisturiser, intense I think it is, or something. It's very good anyway. So, and that is it, sadly. So I'll leave you now until the next video, which will be probably later in the week, maybe into Saturday. We'll see how time goes. So I'll see you in that video next. And if you don't want to watch it, I understand, obviously. And I'll see you officially Sunday for the weekend shave. So have some great shaves, have a great week, and don't take no rubbish off no one, because you're the best. I talk some rubbish. See you Sunday.